what a freaking bummer. What a bummer. I was so bummed out. I was so bummed out over that Athens bow breaking on me. Like, I had that thing shooting so friggin' good. Oh my God, look at that beard I got kicking. Woo-wee. I never let it go this far. It's time to cut it. My hair is way too long. My beard's too damn long. I should let it keep going, I guess. I don't know. But man, oh man, oh man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty bummed out about that bow breaking on me. Like, I like that bow. You know, Athens, with all their flaws, that bow, I really, really like that bow. The problem with that bow is they made the limbs like really thin, like wee little thin limbs. And, you know, I just don't know why. Like, if you look at the limbs on that compared to the limbs on my Peak, it's like not even comparable. Like, even compared to like the Vista 33s and stuff, like the limbs on the Elevator are so freaking thin. I don't know why they did that. You know, they had some issues, you know, but like, it's a shame that shims basically are what took them out, you know. But, you know, I was excited to shoot that bow, and being with the tournament that we have on Sunday, we got to be shooting hunting arrows, you know, 246, and I was like, well, maybe I can get my Elite Verdict up and going. I really wanted to shoot a sight tape. I didn't want to have the pin gap, and you know, it's gonna be a real test to see how I like shooting in with a sight tape, because I really haven't spent much time with a sight tape yet. So it's kind of like, I was excited to finally do it. And so what I did was I went ahead and I just used the sight and everything, and I just used my top sight of my floater, and like, I'm using my pin sight with the sight tape, but my top pin is for my sight tape or whatever. Now all I gotta do is remember to set it. But like, I had 50, 60, 70 yards with my Athens. I was freaking stacking them on top of each other, hitting my arrows at 60, 50 yards, and then boom, all of a sudden, I'm missing low. The bow's getting louder, and my wife was outside. She's like, that bow sounds loud. I was like, I know, right? Like, something's wrong. And I sat down and I looked, and that's when I found that, you know, it blew out the top. I was like, God damn it. Like, it's the second time with that bow that it did that to me. So, like, whether if it's a fluke, I don't know. But, you know, the bad thing about a lifetime warranty with a company that hasn't been around forever is, you know, now they're out of business and the lifetime warranty means nothing. And, you know, I'm screwed. So, unless I want to buy an Elevate and take the limbs off of that and put on there and make some sort of Frankenstein bow, which I may still do. Like, I'm actually thinking about looking into a Vista 33 and changing out the limb pockets, everything, like make some sort of freak bow, because I really like the riser and I really like the grip and everything on the Elevate. So I might try to play around with that bow a little bit when I get time. But as of now, thank you, freaking RBD, for I want a bow. You know, luckily I want a bow from the RBD. I got a Bear Legacy coming. Of all bows, I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do with this freaking Bear Legacy? Hold on a second. Alright, well, I didn't want to end the video, but I hit end video. But when I won that bow at the RBD, I was like, what the hell am I gonna do with the freaking Bear Legacy? And like, I was like, alright, maybe I will like this bow. I'm excited to play around with it. I was like, worst case scenario, I'll sell it, or I'll keep it and let one of the kids shoot it, or whatever, you know, be a good backup bow. And now, that's going to be my primary bow, because this stupid Athens Elevate won't stay together for me. I mean, Now, if you buy bows and you shoot them like, you know, 10 times a year and then go hunting with them, it's probably going to last you forever. But when you shoot as much as I shoot, these bows, you know, not every bow can handle that kind of stuff. And the Athens Elevate is one that I found out will not hold up to this kind of shooting. So if you have an Athens Elevate, I don't recommend shooting a freaking 1,000 arrows through it all the time. Like, shoot it, get it sighted in, put it away. Shoot it, sight it in, put it away. Don't go out and practice a whole hell of a lot with it. You know. What? This guy got on the exit ramp and then got off the exit ramp. What happened? He literally got on the turnpike for 2 seconds. I don't know why he did that. Anyhow, threw me off. I don't know. I like the bow, so I'm gonna try to do some sort of Frankenstein thing with it. See if I can't come up with something for it instead of it just being, you know, a paperweight. I don't know what yet, but I'm gonna figure out something with it. And worst case scenario, I'll trash it. No big deal. No big deal. But I am excited, and thank you RBD, and thank you Rob with the RBD, and actually Average Jack donated the bow, and yeah, thank you Average Jack for donating to the RBD, and it's great timing. I'm gonna now have a hunting bow, which I have an older Matthews Mission Zone. I would use that. I don't care. I'm not picky. When it comes to hunting, I really don't give a shit. I'll use anything. I was gonna use my Verdict if I have to. I think I won't. If I have to, I'll kill a deer with my Verdict. I don't give a shit. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with my hunting bow situation, and you know, is what it is. But we'll make the most of it and kind of go from there. But you know, there's not really much I can do about it. It looks like I hit it off of something, and I didn't hit it off anything. I barely shoot that damn thing. Like, it's been hanging in the damn closet, and if anything, there'd be a mark on the bottom cam, not on the top cam, because I always put the bottom cam down and lean it up against something. Like, for there to be a mark in the top cam, like, it's just unreasonable. It's like them cams are just not, the limbs are just not built tough. They're too thin. I don't know why they went that thin. Like, they're the complete opposite of like the Matthews and the like the bear limbs. Like, the bear limbs are like that thick. They're like monster freaking limbs. So yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited to get that bear. I'm excited to get it. I'm excited to start shooting it. I'm excited to see how it holds up. You know, that's going to be the big thing, if it holds up. I'm going to keep a hold of my Elevate though, just because my nephew Austin has one. He has an Athens Elevate, and I'm going to keep a hold of it in case something happens to his bow. We have an extra one that we can take parts off of. And I'm not getting rid of my Green Goblin. My Peak 38 and the cams off of my Elevate will fit that bow. So I have an extra set of cams now. And I got an extra 2 sets of strings. So yeah, anything can happen. Anything can happen. I just now have a bow just for parts. But eventually I would like to try to do some sort of Frankenstein bow. See what I can do with it. If I can. I don't even know if I can. I think I gotta change out the limb pockets, which I really don't think it'll be that big of a deal. Maybe it is. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah. Trying to get ready for the shoot next weekend. Next weekend on Sunday is pretty much my last tournament of the year. And yeah, I'm excited for that. That's what I was getting ready for. Makes me mad. Makes me mad. I I was shooting so good. Oh, I was shooting good. Oh, them boys were in trouble. Oh, it would have been awesome. They still might be in trouble. Let's be honest about it. Like, I got my elite shooting pretty damn good, and but I only had 10 minutes to get the setup working. Like, I didn't have time. And I got a lot going on, so I don't know if I'm gonna have time to really shoot it, to really mess with it. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Peace and love, y'all. Mondays with Mikey. Hope y'all have a good weekend. Good week. Peace and love, y'all. Let's get it. I'm on my way to Detroit. Detroit, Rock City. See y'all.